Going on? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, it's your host, Ryan from the Six, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We back on Labor Day, working overtime on the holiday. It's been a while actually, so I can't even say overtime, but y'all know what it is, man. We here back with another one. I'm gonna have a few people jump up here with me, so it should be a good show, man. We got a stack one today. We're gonna dive into some massive stories, obviously talking about 154. That's the big division. We're gonna talk about guys calling each other out. Do we think Fundora and my man Thurman is worth that pay-per-view? I'm gonna talk about Jermell coming back. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna dive into that division because there's a lot of action. We're gonna get Boots Ennis got a fight coming up. Shoot, I didn't even put him on the thing, but this is how much action there is going on. But we'll lead with these topics here. We'll lead with Charlo. He coming back. I actually know somebody in his camp that says he looks really good. Vergil Ortiz, he said everybody's ducking him, man. Nobody want to get in the ring with him. And then we got Keith Thurman versus Fundora. Is that fight worth the $80? I just don't know, man. I just don't know. But Jermell Charlo, we'll start out with him, man. What y'all think about Jermell Charlo and his comeback? Do we think it's real? Does he got a shot at being one of the guys, man? To come back to the division after going up in weight. We know how that is, man. We know how Roy Jones tried to do that. It didn't work out right in his favor. But Charlo, he's been very vocal, saying he's coming back to 54. He wants a top dogs. I mean, we saw that subliminal message he put out there with the lion, the shark in the mouth. We saw the Ortiz, the Fundora, the giraffe. Yo, man, like he really gave that cryptic message, and it was loud, man. Like we knew what was up. It was, and then he had the Bud. He even had the Crawford image, man. Like he had the Bud Crawford. So I hope Bud come back for him, man. I hope Bud can make it back to 54. I just don't know if it's a good idea for him also because of the weight. He's so far up. But the question is, can Jermell Charlo, not Jamal, Jermell return to 154 and win the titles? Well, we got some people in the building, man. So we're gonna shout them out. Shout out to my guy Dub in the building, big member. With the notifications, man. My man Mars in the building. He said live from the six. Salute. What's going on, my brother? And I got my dude LA in the crib. You know what it is, man. All love big members. If you on X, Twitter, make sure you repost the stream, share it, tell a friend to tune in. We in here, man. But we talking about Jermell Charlo. We got Eddie Alvarez also, man. In the building. Shout out to Eddie. But yeah, we talking about Jermell Charlo. And we got Manuel LG. What up, man? Salute. Yo, shout out to y'all, man, for rocking out with me tonight. Make sure y'all smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? Like I do, bro. Like Ann Wolf. You know what I'm
Really fight her.
Oh, big right hand. One punch. That is it. Forget about the count. It is over.
Yeah, so we on the topic of Jermell Charlo. Can he get back to being the 154 king? He held on to those belts, man. You know what I'm saying? And even when he went into the ring against Canelo, he technically only lost one belt. I think it was the WBO. I'm pretty sure it was the WBO when he went in the ring. But this is the thing, bro. He's been out the ring for 2 years almost. It's been a while since we've seen Jermell. We saw Jamal recently, but like we don't even know when Jamal getting back in. I mean, we know Jermell getting back in because the fight's gonna be ordered with him and buddy who just beat Yanis Tellers on the MVP card last week. I want to say it. Boss is his name. He just beat Jonas Tellers for the WBA interim, and I think they're going to go ahead and order the Jermell fight because Jermell is still champion recess for the WBA. So he'll get his title back at BA. And he got all those dudes' names lined up, bro. But Jermell is 35. He's not a young fighter. He's kind of like on the other side of it. And the division is full with young guys now. You know what I'm saying? The young blood's here. The young guys done moved in, man. But yo, man, I got my dude in here. My man's break him down. Mr. You know what I'm saying? My man, break it down. Hamza, what's going on, bro?
What's good? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. I can hear you, brother.
Hey man, I
How's everything
appreciate you.
going, bro?
Man, is everything going was great. Everything is going great. I was just telling my lady that you was from Toronto and we will have to come visit you one of these days. Come up there and
Yo,
I
for
never
real.
been to Canada.
Oh man, you'll love it, bro.
And I'm
Open up
not a
your eyes,
criminal.
dog. Nah, you good, you good, you good. But yeah, man, we talking about Jermell Charlo. Y'all, you think he can come back to 54 and win some belts, or is it the division too hot for him now?
No, Jermell Charlo, he's about work. It took me a while for them to really grow on me. But they were young men, getting money like that, Heyman and them could have an
Mhm.
effect on your character. You know
That's
what I
for sure.
mean? But they've matured, and Jermell Charlo is all he's focused. I think what he's seen with Canelo that really showed him levels. So in hindsight, that's what he was like, damn, I gotta get more focused. Like if I sometimes when you see somebody that good in front of you, it realizes like, man, like I've seen him come up. I can get here too. It could motivate you. So almost definitely. If he can get to 54 healthily with a healthy track on the weight cut,
Yeah,
most definitely.
nah, for real. And like, I know somebody in his camp, and they said like he looks hungry, like he looks motivated. I'm just worried about that layoff, man. It's been 2 years since he fought.
I mean, you gotta take breaks, bro. They've been doing it for a minute. It was in the amateurs. They've been doing this for a minute.
That's true. Yeah, he's a vet. He's like
Yeah,
35. Yeah,
no,
he's a vet.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He took 2 years off. He was 33. That's different from 35 in boxing. You gotta let your body heal, rest. It's serious, bro. You gotta take your breaks.
Yeah, nah, no doubt, man, no doubt. So what do you think about Jamal though? Like he came back. Did you like the way he looked in his last fight against was it Cornflake there? That white
Yeah,
dude,
no,
Tony
no. I
Lamana?
seen you with Cornflake.
Mm,
Shout out to Cornflake. I listen. I like. Well, I loved how he didn't have nothing to do with his boxing. It was his mindset about how he was jabbing.
yeah, he got a great jab.
He
Jamal got
talked
a
about
great jab.
that. Like when you he could have talked about anything and he was just like, man, my jab is just was from all. And then when he was talking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's how you mature in boxing. Like he was talking about how his trainers told him he always had to have a good jab. Like
Nah,
that's
that's
just
facts.
I'm here to talk boxing. Like that's what impressed me. That he
Yeah,
kept it about boxing and his boxing abilities.
nah, that's true, man. Because everybody usually
Factuals.
talks about the outside stuff with Jamal, but nah, man, he's
Yeah,
a
no, he kept it really boxing and then really educated him.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Miss Joette. She said, Happy Labor Day, Ryan, in the chat. Hope y'all have a blessed and fun day. Hope you have a blessed day too, Miss Joette.
Deuces, Miss Joetti.
Yeah, my man LA said he hasn't fought in 2 years at 68. Oh, yeah, he was at 68. Hasn't made 54 in 3 years, but I think he can make 54 easy. He never had an issue making 54.
Yeah, you never heard about Jermell, but well, he's done growing, so that might be he can go to 160, but ain't nobody really up there.
Yeah, that's the problem. Exactly. You go to 60, the fight's just not the same at 54, man. Like they made
Yeah, and he might have a little pressure, but he gonna do it. He a man. He gonna do his own thing.
Nah, that's facts, man. That's facts. Do you see him like beating guys like Fundora and even Keith? Keith might get the title off Fundora, so it might be Keith Thurman he's gonna see next.
I don't see Keith Thurman beating Fundora. That's crazy.
You don't think he can get around that long arms, man? Yeah.
No,
Nah.
we about to stop Keith.
Oh
Listen,
shoot.
he's
Oh,
just too big, bruh.
he too big, man.
He too
Oh
big.
man.
There's some guys that are just too big at the weight. Keith Thurman is 5'7.5".
Yeah.
Like Fundora is what, 6'6".
Yeah, he's a tall dude. He's a tall dude,
Hey,
man.
bro, no.
Oh man.
Listen, I would be very surprised. I'm not saying it can't happen, but
Yeah.
Keith Thurman doesn't have the style to be able
Beat
to
him.
really come through Fundora and walk through his shots in a high guard. But
Right,
you
right.
never know. Like, just keep Fundora is not Manny Pacquiao.
I feel you. What's going on, my man? Latino Heat, man. What's going on,
Hey,
brother?
what's happening? I'm good. I'm
He's
good.
good.
Finally
We,
got
we,
time to hop on one of these.
I feel you, bro. I see you doing your thing, though, man. I'm not even mad at you. How's
What's
everything going,
good?
man?
Oh, you too, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. What do you think about this 154, man? I mean, Jermell's coming back. You know, we got Fundora fighting Keith and Vergil Ortiz
Fight,
fighting
man.
Lubin. It's getting hot.
It is getting hot, man. It's about time that 154 was, becoming hot. And then yeah. There's the whole boots going on to 154 also. I
Right.
mean,
Boot tennis. Yep.
yeah, Fundora and Keith. That's a good fight, man. That's for me. Keith, I think he could still, do some work. He can still do some damage, though he's like a part timer now. But it's not like he's not out the gym. He's still keeping training. So
Nah, that's
you know what I mean.
facts, man.
That's
What
what it
about
is.
Boots Ennis? My man Hamza Boots Ennis. Like, you see him winning any titles at 54? Or you think,
Man,
We'll
dude gotta
see. We'll see. Because
fight
he barely won
somebody.
anything at 147 without. He didn't fight no elites at 147. So we'll see what he does at 154. Hopefully, he doesn't avoid no
I'm with
guys
my
like he did
man.
147.
my
I'm
man
with my
Hamza?
man. I'm with my man because I mean he gotta fight somebody, man. I was on his box rec the other day, man. I didn't see anybody on that joint.
Damn. Yo,
And he's
I'm not
got the
even gonna
talent to
lie.
do it. It's just, man.
I'm not
Like,
gonna lie,
listen, bro,
man.
I'm just here for the truth. I posted it on my. I might have been a reel or something like that, but
Yeah.
I just posted I screenshotted his box record, was just scrolling through it like I don't know nobody. He has no bodies, bro. Like I
Yeah.
listen, I don't care about your talent, blood. Evidently, mentally, but I will say this. With the introduction of him into a Canelo camp is the boost he needs mentally to see if he really
Oh,
Oh, you good, bro?
I think he
Oh,
lagged out.
internet. Oh, I think he got a phone call. I know he's on his phone, man. I
Yeah,
got
it's
these
hold on.
people.
way harder
Yeah,
on
it's
the
all
phone.
good. My
Way
man
harder.
Thomas Hill, he said, my man's Ryan from up yonder. What's going on, Thomas Hill? Alberto, what's going on, man? Damn, the squares are too many, too tiny, Ryan. I got to squint. Oh, my bad, bro. He said they too
Nah,
tiny, man. Let me see
shoot.
if I can fix that. Freak. See,
Yeah, I guess for
uh,
whoever's talking, it goes.
yeah, tight. It's tight right now.
But I think what he was saying was, like it's like a mental boost for Boots that he sparred with
Yeah.
Canelo, especially gave Canelo a little bit of a black eye. But that's the thing, just because a guy gets a black eye in sparring, it doesn't mean nothing. You know what I mean? It's just one punch. You know what I mean? It's
Yo,
just one punch, and it's sparring. They're in there, with like the big 16-ounce gloves. They got these big ass headgears. You are going to get hit more than you are without a headgear. Plus, there's no pressure behind it. You know what I mean? You're in there to work on things, so you're gonna get hit more than often. So getting a black guy in sparring or kind of getting lit up in sparring does not mean a thing.
right, right. I think a lot of people took that crazy, man. Like, it's just sparring, bro. Like, it's
You
just,
know, you have to be on the sport to understand it.
man.
Anybody who's just a casual like fan, just watching the sport, and they see that, they're like, "Oh my god!" Like, he would even Boots would beat Canelo because of this. Like, nah, bro, no,
Yo, it
no,
doesn't
doesn't mean
work like that.
no. We
Yeah,
were talking
people
about
always
Canelo.
think it works like that, man. And I'm just like, nah, man. I'm like, nah, the sport's not like that, man. I told y'all last week
Yeah,
when
and we in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice, not a game, not a game.
man, it's different on fight night when you get in there with the guy. It's a
Yeah,
whole different
100%.
story.
I see one of the comments here. I didn't see Boots with the black eye or swollen eye. No, I understand that. I get that. But however, Canelo has had he's got about what, like 70 something fights as a professional. You
Oh
get hit,
yeah,
you have that many sparring sessions in between. That's 2 months training camp plus like the training in between. You know what I mean? Since he was 15 years old, he was a professional fighter. You are going to have wear and tear on your face at some point in your life, especially, how often Canelo's been fighting. So all those sparring sessions, even like a little scratch, it's going to show more than somebody say Boots. He's much younger. So having a black eye at an older age doesn't mean a thing.
yeah. And how do we know it was Boots who gave him that black eye, man? It could have been,
What, he had a
I'm
black eye
sure.
in sparring?
I guess
Mhm.
Canelo had a little eye swelling, but I guess I
Yeah,
know Canelo
listen, bro, he probably
rotates.
going. Listen, he's going hard. Listen,
Exactly.
but this is the part where I actually boxed, and it's like sparring for a fight, and you're sparring multiple people, bro. You be
Mhm.
gassed.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I was a part of professional training camps, so
Yeah,
like,
you was in that Mayweather gym, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, I was in there, but they wasn't working like that. That shit cap. And listen, I'm just, excuse my language. I'm just being honest.
Hmm.
Sometimes killer Tatement can come out of there. But even before I was in the Floyd gym, I was in Andre Ward's gym.
Mm-hmm.
You know
The
what I'm
hunter.
saying? Yeah. So it's like watching Americana and some of these different guys spar, like me, Wolf, and
Mhm.
then maybe it's Aaron back to back for 12 rounds. Like he
Oh,
really doing. He
Yeah.
bro, that it get real. And then if you got real sparring partners, that means he really working. Listen, if anything is on Canelo's face, it's because he's really working.
yeah.
Word.
Exactly.
That's true. A lot of people are
He's not
sleeping on
trying to
that.
lose.
Yeah, man. That's facts, man.
Yeah. It's just one of those things that, oh, one of those things that people have to explain because, most people are only going to go with what they see on TV. They don't know what goes on behind the scenes. The only way you know is if you were, at some point in your life, a part of it. If you were in that scene, that way you tell the story.
Right. Oh, for sure.
Canelo is really getting some work, bro. Like people don't know, like when you at his height in boxing, you get the world champion level guys to spar for a couple rounds just to push you. You know what I mean? Because can he's fairly young, Boots is, you know what I mean, but at the same time, he still has that young hunger, and he hear what people be saying, and this is what I do appreciate him getting to work. I'm telling you, after I sparred like Amir, Berto, and different guys in Vergil, especially Wolf.
Yeah. Oh, you got a phone call again. Oh, man.
Oh, he's
Hamza. I
gone.
brought him on because I know Hamza got that. They got that good work, boy.
Yeah,
His
100%.
phone though.
Yeah, he's a
No.
busy guy. But man,
Yeah.
let's
What do
I
you
have to
think
call
about
him
this
back.
Virgil Ortiz, man? This man, his team out here saying everybody's ducking him. Nobody's accepting offers,
I
Mostly
think it's a little
Xander
bit
he's
of a
talking
cap.
about. Yeah.
It's a little bit of a cap. I mean, Ortiz, he is a dangerous fighter, and everyone knows that. But for everybody to duck him, I think that's a little bit of a cap. They're trying to make him seem like this boogeyman. Like, who is this guy? And search up on him, and and people go, oh, actually, no, this guy's nasty. Build a bigger base because Ortiz, he's probably like one of the lesser known names in that weight class. If we're being truthful, even though he's very known to the hardcore boxing fans. You know what I mean? But
Right.
on the more casual mainstream, like people have their own character, but Ortiz not so much like his own character. So that's why I feel like they're capping a little bit, but he is probably one of the best at that weight for sure. He, in my opinion, I actually think he would beat Boots if they fought. That's my opinion.
Yeah, a lot of people chill. That's a 50-50 fight. I can't even pick right now today. And that's just because like what you guys said, like Boots opposition hasn't shown me he can beat a Vergil Ortiz, but I'm not
Yeah,
ruling it out because he's talented. Like, dude's
Mhm.
talented, but I agree with you, man. I think Virgil's capping. I think he's capping, bro. Like, I just don't understand. Like, Xander is a champ. You go to Puerto Rico, man. Ask him what he
Right.
wants. Ask him what he needs. Don't
He-
send him a email saying we want to fight you. It's like, bro, like, all
Yeah,
right,
he
say,
would slap
yo,
Sanders. If I'm being real, like Ortiz would actually slap Sanders. See that kid, like from based on his last couple performances, he's not ready for the big boys
yeah, and like I think Xander, he's in a weird position too. He hasn't fought anybody crazy, but like
at
he
all.
needs a fight where somebody's gonna push him. Somebody's gonna move the needle for him, man. But
He has a potential. He's young, but like I think it's way too early that he's become a world champion without fighting a big name, and that's the problem with boxing right now. Like once you're like that person, they feel they can market with you. Like they'll do anything and everything to push your name, like to get the most money out of you. And then
right.
when the time comes, when when they feel like they've gotten enough out of you, then they're gonna feed you to the wolves.
Nah, that's the honest truth, bro. And a lot of people don't see that, but
Yeah,
yeah, that's why Tank felt like, Floyd was setting him up, fighting Loma at a young
yeah.
age, but it's like, nah, bro. Floyd's
Tank
from
knew
that
it.
era. He was fighting the dogs, man, back then.
Mhm.
So like this is why I think Virgil's really capping because like nobody's calling this dude out Bakhram since he beat up Tim Zoo.
Yeah,
The guys
and
that they
smoke.
just not saying his name at all. Like nobody's even mentioning this guy.
No,
Boots never mentioned him.
nope,
Ortiz, Xander not really saying nothing. Not even Fundora. Like
no.
this dude is truly the boogeyman of 54 right now. And
Yeah,
I think a lot of
it's just
people are using the IBF and the rules of 10 pounds hydration as an excuse. I just think dude's got a belt. Why not fight him? He's a champ.
yeah, no facts. It's crazy. Like especially after that fight he had with Tim Zoo. Oh my god. Like I
Yeah.
didn't know who that guy was before, and not until after that fight. I said, Jesus Christ, why'd they put Tim Zoo back with that guy?
Yo, trust me, off the Fundora loss. That was crazy. I
But it was like when he lost that fight, it wasn't like, it wasn't like, he took an absolute beating. It was just he had a bad cut and it was a super
right.
close fight. But maybe it's a little bit of a confidence thing because he lost. He should have had like a tune-up fight before he taken that kind of fight, but he was not beating that guy regardless.
Nah, I don't think that night. I think Backroom just had all the timing and everything. Like he's
Yeah.
just and
Yeah.
Tim Zoo's never been a great defensive fighter to start with. So it
No.
was just a bad recipe.
That's
And
what I mean. Like,
man,
that's
yeah, I
what we
don't
mean.
think he
That's
would
the
have
problem
beat
with
him.
boxing. Tim Zoo, like they have a name, the name and the name behind him. So they hyped him up as much as they could. They matched him carefully, but as soon as they put him in with a dog, you know,
Yeah, man. And I think it's crazy because like Jermell Charlo was supposed to fight him, and people thought Jermell Charlo was ducking him, and it's
Mhm.
like, damn, bro. Like, look at it back now. Like, I think Jermell beats Tim Zoo easy, but we
Yeah.
were just in a
Well,
weird time.
yeah, no, for sure. It's definitely been a weird time. And yeah, no, that's just the problem. That's why people are kind of slowly going over to the UFC side. And it's like I almost can't even blame them.
Right. Nah, man, that's facts, bro.
Oh, good.
It is like, yo, the UFC though, I don't know, man. I can't rock with it because it's kind of
Too much
falling
wrestling.
off in my eyes, but hey,
Mm,
Dana White's here in boxing for a reason. He came over to this side
exactly. You
'cause
don't
he
get the
knows
money in
what's up.
UFC.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
Mm.
you'll get these guys fight each other, but these guys are fighting for less than a million, and they, kind of take a lot of damage themselves, man. It's kind of nuts, but
Absolutely.
man, it's just I don't know.
Man, and big news, they're saying Shakur and Tio are in advanced talks. That's good news because Teofimo Lopez, he's just I don't know. When he gets in talks with people, that's all it ends at. It ends at talks. Like
That's the problem.
contracts don't get signed. He said all that talking about fighting Crawford and fighting Boots. And then the Devin Haney fight comes right in his lap and he says no to it. It's worth a crazy amount of money. And now he's gonna fight Shakur Stevenson. And
Yeah.
we don't know
No,
if this
he
fight's
was better
actually
off
gonna
fighting.
happen.
He was definitely better off fighting Devin than with Shakur. Shakur is the way more dangerous fight. But then again, no, like we want to see him in the big fight. So fighting Shakur, that's a good fight. Way better than
Yeah.
the Haney fight for sure.
I agree. Do you think he this fight actually gets made though, gets past the finish line, I think that's what we're all looking at.
I doubt it. If I'm gonna be honest, I doubt it because you just never know with Lopez. He's just got a lot going on in his life.
No,
Yeah.
that's true. And
Trust it.
If you're Shakur, then what do you do? Because 35 to me, 35 is a young division. Like Floyd Schofield, Lucas Body's there.
That's a good division, man. It's a good
Tank
division.
Davis is the fight we all want, but I don't think we're gonna get that.
No, we won't get it, and we won't get a Shakur and Keyshawn Davis fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Buddies. But isn't that like? But that's the thing. I had a war in the comment section with somebody before about that, and I'm like, that's technically ducking if you won't fight your boy. It's like, yeah, that's your boy, but at the end of the day, he has a world title belt. You have a world title belt. But if you guys think like that, we'll never have an undisputed champion. So it's kind of like a different excuse for ducking at the end of the day. But it's kind of like, the only excuse is it's like, all right, we'll let it pass. It's like the Klitschko brothers. They both had 2 belts each when they were champions, but like obviously you're not going to fight your brother.
Right.
You can do that behind the scenes. You can do that behind the scenes. Closed doors, go in the gym or fight in the living room.
Oh man. It's wild, man. Because I think I saw an interview where Shakur said like he beat Tio, then he vacate the belt so that Keyshawn could fight for it.
Exactly. It's like
that's why not just hold on to it, man, and continue your run through 140. I know I get Keyshawn's there, but it is what it is, man. Like
it's a form of ducking, man. It really is.
And for Shakur, like
at the end of the day, it's like one of them fears the other for sure.
Nah, for real. And
I feel like Shakur is kind of fearing Keyshawn a little bit.
Nah, it's weird, man.
He's the one that says the most. That's my friend. That's my friend. I won't fight him.
No, that's facts. That's facts. I think there was an interview where Keyshawn said he would fight Shakur for like a lot of money. Like he said, yeah, it'd have to be a lot of money.
Exactly.
He's like he hasn't ruled it out. He hasn't ruled it out in a sense. So, maybe Shakur is the guy who's like, nah, I'm not trying to fight my brother, but Keyshawn's like, hey man, we got to get to a bet. Let's do
it. Yeah. Like that would be a good fight, those two. But Shakur is the one that keeps saying, that's my friend. Don't want to fight him.
Yep.
And maybe something happened in sparring that makes him not want to fight.
I mean, Z Pacino, he said, Shakur said he want to become the greatest lightweight of all time. Nah,
and you cannot if you don't
shout
fight
out
the best.
to him. But that man, Roberto Duran, is the greatest lightweight of all time, bro. And I'm sorry, Shakur don't have no type of resume like him, man. Like that dude was an animal.
Yep, that was a bad man.
So they ranked Junto now at 122. I think he's ranked number 3 in the WBA, which tells me they're trying to set up this Inoue Junto early next year. They doing it already, man. And that's a fight that's going to be in Japan for sure. You think that's going to be a huge event for boxing or just for Japan?
I think it'll be a huge event. I think it'll be a huge event for boxing because of Inoue. Like people don't really know who Junto is too much, so Inoue is the name out here. But when they search up who the other guy is, because people are going to do their research and they're going to look at the other guy, they're going to say, "Oh shit!" But the only thing that's going to suck is with the time that the fight starts.
Right, 3 in the morning.
No good for us.
Yeah,
the majority of the boxing fan base is, here in the North America.
No, that's true.
Out in UK also.
Yeah, the UK fans, they go out for their guys for sure. Like they pack out the stadiums. They have the big fight parties and stuff like that. But as far as money wise, it's definitely here in the North America, like where you're gonna get your big checks and have the big events, the big stages. But man, I think last time Inoue fought in that Tokyo Dome, he sold it out with Louis Neri. So I feel like Junto can be a way bigger event. I don't know if they got a bigger venue out there, but
no, 100%, dude. Yeah, that was a huge fight. And Inoue's last fight wasn't like that was like a explosive fight also.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I started making memes after that fight when Inoue knocked out Cardenas. I started making memes left and right, but like I had my own reasons why I was making memes of that guy.
Nah, that's true, man. That's true, man.
I'll tell you that, like, I'm not gonna mention names, but like, so what happened was, so Ramon Cardenas, like, before the fight with Inoue, is like kind of preparing for that fight. He was dating this girl who was one of my friends.
Okay.
Right? Like, one of my homies, and she's a fighter herself. So then what happened was like, she called me up. She was super upset, and she's like, I found out that Ramon was been cheating on me with his ex. I was like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So yeah, that's what happened. So like, like I had Ramon on the Instagram at the time, and she was like super upset about it. She's like, fucking unfollow his ass. So I'm like,
Oh,
all right.
damn.
I unfollowed him, and he unfollowed me because he knew that like, I'm friends with her, and he knew he's like, all right, I'm gonna unfollow this guy. So I'm like, whatever. Then I'm like, oh, I can't wait till this guy gets knocked out. I'm gonna make memes. So then so sure enough, I mean, round two happened. He dropped Inoue, but Inoue gets dropped early these days. It's crazy. But like the guy had one game plan, which is just wait for Inoue to throw a hook, duck and throw his own hook. That was his game plan. Once
Yeah.
Inoue figured it out in 2 rounds, it was beginning of the end for him. But yeah, once Inoue knocked his ass out, I already had the memes ready. I like started posting it. Oh man, it was the Friday you got knocked the fuck out memes. Oh bro, it was nuts. So like I
Hey,
knew all
man.
this going in. And like what's crazy was like Ramon, like he was walking in the arena with like that same ex-girlfriend that he was cheating on his, on my friend with. I was like,
Oh, wait. Heartless, yo. Hey.
but like he was saying some wild stuff about his ex and that just to get back with her, it's nuts. I was like, I'm like, this girl's gotta be stupid.
Oh, stupid's not the word. My man
Yeah,
Birdman,
no,
he said,
like,
is
I
the
can tell you after
Sabril,
that, it's like fucking stupid.
is the Sabril and Dalton fight not on the November 22nd card? No, I think Sabril Matias, I think that fight's going to purse bid now.
Probably.
Sabril said something about Turkey, man. I'm not sure what happened there, but
Yeah.
uh,
I don't know. Turkey's low key kind of a sketch bag. He's a little bit of a sketchy guy, low key. Something
yeah,
off about him.
no, there is, and he just came in the ring and told Sabril he got to fight Dalton. That was a little weird, man. Like, let that man have his moment, yo. He just won a world title. Didn't even let that man thank his team, his mom, or anything like that. You just came in the ring and said, "Yo, you got to fight this guy next."
Like
It's like,
what? Like
come
the guy
on.
just finished winning a fight, and it was a hard fought fight.
Yeah, that was a good fight against Alberto Puello, man. That was a great fight.
It was a great fight. But yeah, no, like with Turkey, once he has his guys, he's gonna do anything possible to give them a shot and get him to win. He'll do
Yeah,
anything possible. Like it's been known that he has his favoritism. He already
true,
likes his,
true.
his Black Americans, like he says. If we should have more Black American heavyweight champions, he's gonna try for that. He's gonna try to hold their hands,
Yeah, I don't think there's any lined up right now, but hey,
Mm.
he
I mean,
got
there is this guy, his heavyweight. He's signed with Golden Boy. Like he just
mm.
started. I think he only has like 3 pro fights right now. Joshua Edwards is like, yeah, I talked to that
Oh
dude.
yeah, I seen him
Super
fight
cool guy.
before. The Rocket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that dude.
he's a good fighter. He's a good
Yeah,
fighter.
he's a good fight. Now he's a good dude. I chat with him, and
Nice, nice.
yeah, dude. Yeah, so that I feel like that guy could be a future heavy. Like he really could be a future heavyweight champion. He signed
I
with
hope
Golden.
so, man. We need
Yeah,
somebody over here. Got all the UK dudes taking over the
yeah,
heavyweight division, man.
yeah. That come back to the Americas.
Yeah. Shout out to Damien. He said, "Yeah, respect Ryan. Yeah, he snatched the mic from Matias. Yeah, man, he did, man. That wasn't cool, man. That wasn't cool. I didn't like that.
Mm. No, but
Man, but we got some heavyweight action apparently in the making. Joseph Parker is gonna fight Fabio Wardley. Yeah, I'm a big Wardley fan, man. Like just hearing his story. This guy was
yeah,
a white collar boxer. He fought 2 amateur fights or something like that. And then now
much.
he's ranked like top 10 of the all heavyweights. And he
Yeah,
stopped 2 former Olympians in
damn.
Fraser Clark and Justice Hooney now.
Wow.
Man, Wardley's got power, man. I think all his fights he's won have been by knockout. And
But
it's
that's the funny thing, because amateur versus pro. Just
mhm.
because you're a really great amateur may not mean that you'll be a great pro. I mean, look at Robson Ramirez. Guy was just unbelievable in the amateurs, but he goes in the pros, loses his
Yeah,
first pro fight to some random guy. Nobody knows who he
it's
is.
true.
It's a complete different system. So, some people are just their styles are just meant for pros and not really meant for the amateur system. Amateur systems like playing a game of tag with punches, like tap tap tap, and see
Nah,
who
for
can throw the
real.
more punches and land something to win.
No,
Oh,
that's facts, man. That's facts. But like Joseph Parker, he's been on a good run. He's
yeah,
racked up some good wins. I mean,
yeah,
the,
yes,
the Bacoli win is a little suspect because Bacoli came in there on like days' notice. He obviously wasn't in shape, so I don't put much worth in that really. But
Yeah.
I mean, he beat Wilder. He did beat Wilder.
He trained for that.
Yeah, man, we can't get mad at that. And like, Andy Lee's definitely turned his career around as a coach.
Yeah, he
But it's
did.
like for Wardley, it's like, man, for him to beat Parker would be like I have to put him in the conversation with a Usyk fight. He
Oh
could
yeah,
pull that off.
he definitely would. No, definitely. Now
I
I
mean,
wonder right now who would be in line to fight Usyk and actually be able to beat him at the moment as a heavyweight.
yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. I think a lot of people are rooting for Moses Atama, but I just don't think he's
Too early.
ready. I don't think he's been in the ring with anybody who can push him too. Like he's in the same boat as Xander, but
Too early.
I mean, it'd have to be Caballero in my opinion is the closest, and I understand that's not a fight nobody wanna watch really because nobody like what I'm saying, those guys don't have the biggest of fan bases, but Caballero has the style that can come close to Usyk, man.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
that's
know if he
facts.
beats him. I don't know if he beats him though. Usyk's a special dude, man. He's might be
Definitely.
once in a lifetime. I don't know if we're gonna see another little guy like that, man.
Yeah, because Usyk is a small heavyweight, man. And
Small.
he is doing damage.
Yeah, I mean Tyson Fury outweighed him in the first fight by like
Big boy.
60 pounds, and he
I think
almost
he's gonna
stopped him
outweigh
in the
more in
ninth
the second
round.
fight.
I think it was. Yeah, I think you're right. I think the second fight he came in bigger, hoping to lean on him, and I mean he didn't even buzz Usyk in that fight. First fight he had Usyk hurt, but that
Yeah.
second fight, nah.
Yeah, but like Usyk almost also had him out of there that one round.
I
I
know,
think
man. Yeah.
I think the way that Fury was getting beaten up that round, I think another ref would have actually stopped the fight.
Well, I was thinking the same thing because I think the ref he only called it a knockdown because the ropes are holding him up. But I'm
Yeah,
like,
he
man,
fell
most
into the ropes.
don't do that. They just let the guy get beat up and then jump in and wave off the fight. So I do think, like you said, there's some politics there.
Oh, definitely.
Tyson Fury was Turkey's guy. Like
Oh, for sure.
he
He
tried
was
to
just
get
like,
Usyk
yeah,
beat.
because he's a character. He's a big name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. He tried
No,
to
but
get him beat.
yeah. Fury's a nice guy though. But yeah, no, any other ref, I feel like an American ref would have stopped that fight for sure.
Oh yeah, he was out on his feet, man.
Yeah.
My man Damien, she said, "What do you think about Parker versus Usyk?" Yeah, I mean that was the one we were supposed to get. I think.
Yeah, that would be a decent fight. I still say Usyk just wins no problem, but decent fight.
Yeah, I mean I think shit. Now that he stopped Dubois, maybe he even stops Parker. I mean, I
Maybe.
did not expect him to stop Dubois.
No, I didn't. I actually thought that Dubois might have actually like come close to beat Usyk.
Nah, for sure, that's the dude because he got the power and he a little bit younger than Fury.
Yeah, and he
He
smoked
sparked out.
Joshua. You know what I mean? He had all the confidence going in.
Yeah, he was on that little win streak and he was beating
Mhm.
dudes. Man, yeah, you're right, man. I thought Dubois was gonna for sure at least damage Usyk a bit, but nah,
Mhm.
that shit looked easier than any other fight he's been in.
Oh, facts.
That Usyk loaded up the kill shot and the ref held him back, called it knock.
Yeah, he was loading up the Ivan.
Yeah, man. My man Alberto, he said Usyk was dancing and shit. He's not injured. Yo, leave Usyk alone, man. He been fighting giants and shit. He need a rest,
Fighting
man.
everyone he can. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
him and Bivol, man. Bivol went 24 rounds with better BF. That dude's just
Yeah, leave that guy
punching with
alone. But
bricks in
then
his
again,
hands.
that's a whole different thing with Bivol and what's his name? Benavides, bro. Like how
Oh
he
yeah,
vacated the
Benavidez.
belt because to avoid the mandatories, so he could fight Bitter BF. But like, I gave that one to pass. I say, yeah, because they supposedly just made this agreement, kind of like a promise they fight each other right away for the third time. But now Bivol's kind of backing up on it too. Yeah,
Right,
I don't know what he's doing, but then Bitter BF is like, nah, I'm not waiting. I'm taking another fight. So now he's got that other fight in Bivol. We don't know what he's doing. Maybe he
right.
has issues with the divorce and everything. I think so. He's probably dealing with that. Shoot.
Yo, women problems. Yo, with all that money, that turkey bag, you should be good now, Bivol.
No,
Uh,
facts.
said Birdman said only one I could think of beating Usyk is Opataya. Ja, nah, I don't.
Ooh,
I don't think Ja has the
Monster.
IQ. Like, I get what they're saying, but I think when he gets in the ring with Usyk, he's gonna understand this is a dude he's never seen anybody like that. Like his
Yeah.
cruiserweight resume is very weak, and if y'all don't remember, he struggled with Breedis, who was old. Breedis was 2 years out the ring, and he should have
Yeah.
never went the full rounds with that dude.
You know what would be a good fight is Jai and our guy Riziki.
That's yo, man. I've been telling the world that's gonna be the most action-packed fight when it happens.
Yeah, Riziki, man, he's going for that knockout. He's going for the kill.
Yeah, they both going for kill shots. Those guys, like, somebody's not making it out, man.
Mm-hmm. That's the way it is. It's just the do or die. It's the only way to go. But dude, yeah, Riziki was supposed to fight that the former WBC champ, like Noel. I forget the guy's last name, but that guy
Yeah.
ducked him 3 times.
Right.
Fights
Yeah,
Badu
that was
Jag
terrible.
loses. And then his bad luck, he was supposed to fight Badu Jag and he gets injured because he went too crazy in training.
Right. And
And
then that guy jumps in and gets the fight, and yeah, man, it's boxing's crazy because like that dude should have been stripped of his position, like should have been stripped of his belt, really, for ducking that much. Like,
yeah, no, he should have been, but WBC, a Mexican organization, and Noel's Mexican, just like they get the special Mexican treatment, just like with Canelo. He's had quite the treatment.
oh
Ducking
hell yeah,
quite a few times.
yeah. Canelo's never fought his WBC mandatory since he got the belt. Like, I
Yep.
think Yeardom was his mandatory, and he fought. That was how long ago? Like,
Yeah, never got it. Never did it.
yeah, man. He
I
said,
don't know.
Benavidez
I
don't
think
want
he does
that
want
better
Benavidez.
BF smoke. Oh, yo, I said that on TBV. I believe that, bro. He don't ever say better BF's name, but they might have to fight. They may have to fight.
That'd be
I
great.
know.
That would be a great fight. I think Benavidez would take the fight for sure. I think he would.
Yeah, I think he would. I just know his team don't talk about better BF because they know that
Yeah,
might be
that's
a real
That's the
issue.
problem half the time. Half the time, that's the problem. The fighter wants it, but everybody else doesn't.
Yeah. No, I agree, man. I don't think fighters are scared of each other. I don't know why people say that stuff.
No, but sometimes they are.
Tyson
He's
Fury is talking as if he,
around with PTSD.
yeah, there's some dudes, yeah, they've been hit up in sparring before, and they're like, yeah, I know what that dude can do. We're gonna avoid him. but yeah, man, I think most of these guys will fight each other for the right dollar for sure. Tyson Fury, he said, is talking as if he's trying to get treated like Seriano. What, get a
Or Serrano?
yo, Serrano, she made Katie Taylor do all the legwork, man. She didn't do nothing.
Yeah, for real.
She made Katie come down from her natural weight to fight. Like, how you fight a catch weight for titles, man? That's nasty. Like,
Yeah. Well, but I mean, Serrano's
Shout out
team
to
is the one
Katie.
with the big bucks. So Katie's like, all right, we're going to get paid extra big. Why not?
yeah. And that's why those wins are sweeter for Katie, because she did it under those conditions twice. You know, I
Yeah.
think the first fight was only 1 pound difference, but like the last two were catch weights. So she did it.
I
She
didn't
did
know
it the
it's
right
that.
way.
I thought it was 140. I thought it was just straight up 140.
Nah, they've all been catch weights, bro.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Damn.
Yeah, bro. They sucked her
Somebody was
down
lying, man,
twice.
about the official weights.
Yeah, they like to, what they like to do is when stuff like that come up, they like to project other fighters. So they were doing a lot of talking about Clarissa and everybody else.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, but y'all doing this to Katie again. Like, and then they try to make it 3-minute rounds with Katie too. They were pushing that too. Like, they wanted her to
Yeah,
do
Katie didn't want it, but I mean, like the organizations, they don't want it either, even if the fighters do.
right.
Because it's true, a lot of women like they want the 3-minute rounds, but then like WBC organizations, other organizations, they talk about it. They're like, studies show it's not good for women to fight 3-minute rounds for 12 rounds like the men's. They're just
Right.
the way they're built is not the same as us. Just
Genetics.
biology,
Yeah.
genetically, not just opinions.
No, that's
You know what
facts,
I mean?
man.
Yeah,
Some
but I
people
mean, at
don't
the end
want
of
to
the day,
listen.
I don't know. I feel like at the end of the day, if women want to box 3-minute rounds, it's definitely like, well, you're aware of the risks, you're educated with the risks, and then there's a contract. You sign it, that you're well aware of it, and both sides agree. Then why not? But who knows? Yeah, and also too, like it just doesn't make sense for women to box 2-minute round or 3-minute rounds if they're not getting paid any different, if as opposed if they were boxed 2-minute rounds. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, yeah. If their pay doesn't go up, it makes really no sense at all.
No,
Like it's like, what are
no.
we doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's BS. My man Zorro in the building. Vega, he's trolling up in here right now. This guy. He said, "Oh, what's happening first? A Rozicki fight or Opataya undisputed?" Man, Rozicki's schedule. What are you talking about, man? He's fighting in October, I believe. Back in
I
his
don't know who
home.
he's fighting though.
His home
Probably a
state.
tune-up fight because of his injury.
Yeah, yeah. He told me he was gonna get a tune-up, and then I think they're going into the title fight with Balu Jack.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Hey, the boxing voice is on. He said, "Let's go,
Oh.
champs."
Hey, my man Ness in the building. What's going on, my man Ness the Gibbs? Tuning in. Shout out to you, champ.
That's what's up.
But yeah, Rozicki, man, that's our guy, man.
Yeah, man.
You think he's
I was
gonna
supposed
get
to
a
link up
title
with him
shot?
last week. Last week I was supposed to link up with him because like me and a couple buddies, we came up with our own little. I don't know if I showed you, man, but we have this product.
Okay.
It's like so we call it the Revel Wrap. It's a hand wrap roller, but electric. You just kind of like the
No way.
put it on here, press and hold the button. It doesn't work for you. 20 seconds, your
Just
hands.
rolls up, yo, bro.
Yeah, it
That's
does it
so
for you. 20
convenient. You don't even
Dude, I'm
know.
telling you, just charge it and you go. Like I'll
That's
show it to you
wild.
afterwards. But bro, like we already like signed Elijah Pierce as an ambassador. Like we signed this guy Joey Burrow, who's the nephew of Tito Trinidad.
Oh yeah, I know Joe. Yeah, he cool.
Yeah,
Yep.
There's him. There's like we may talk to Tiara Brown tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, one of my buddies, he's got a high following on TikTok and Instagram. He's not known like that in the boxing scene just yet, but he's got a high following. But he's known in Vegas. He lives there. And yeah, there's a couple others that I'll eventually get in touch with. But yeah, man.
Yeah,
You'll see it out there.
make sure you patent that, bro, so nobody
Oh, bro,
steal
like,
the ideas.
No, but that's the thing. We haven't. Like, that's why it's been low key for a while. I've teased it in a couple videos. Like we have it patent. So
Nice.
like all the legal work stuff is done, man. It's insured.
All right. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
patented.
man.
No one can take it.
You know people. Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah,
I don't watch
that's why like I kept it quiet
Facebook
so long.
movie and BlackBerry movie. We see what
Yeah.
happens, bro.
Yeah, and the battery is dead right now, but I'll show you like kind of what it looks like.
That's
Like,
dope,
I'll show
man.
you
'cause
guys, I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like. So it'll look like this. So
yeah.
then you can see this part is where you put the hand wrap on, and then like there's a button underneath that you press to turn it on, and then there's two buttons on the side, one for different directions. Say like, I don't know, you mess up the wrap a little bit, you can just press the other button so it kind of reverses, and then you press it again that goes in. But that's just like the old demo version. Like now it's
prototype.
Now it looks like it's gray, it looks like marble. It's like it's got the Revel Wrap like a logo on it where it's like carved in. It's like
That's dope, man.
And faster.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Shoot, we gotta get that out when it gets done for sure, man.
Yeah. No, we're gonna probably release it in November. So like this month it's just all about talking to people and like getting them signed on, getting them signed. In October it's shipping it out to them and stuff. Oh, and not to mention, bro, we even showed Mike Tyson this when he was at the Fan Expo.
Okay,
bro.
Hey, what do you think about it,
bro? I will tell you, man. We went through like a hard, difficult time just to get Tyson, just to get in there. Because what happened was there was a huge lineup. Everybody's wanting an autograph and pictures. We're like, nah, we're just there for business. So we were the absolute last people, and they weren't even gonna let us in. But the one dude like standing there, like collecting the tickets. He's like, you know what? Just pay us after. Go in. So we went in. And we're like, we went straight to Tyson, and like the security, the manager, they're like, nah, like you're only here for autograph or a picture. So we're like, we're kind of like kick rocks, we're like kick rocks. We just ignored and went right to Tyson. And I'll tell you, man, like Tyson's like one of the most genuine guys I've ever met. Because like this is like the third time meeting him. So every time he's been super cool. But yeah, man, it's like the manager was like, no, and Tyson's like, nah, like I want to see what these guys got going on. So then we introduced ourselves. We're like, yo, well, like my two partners, they did, because Tyson already like remembers me. So these guys, they're like, yeah, no, we're young entrepreneurs. That alone had Tyson's attention. You should have seen his eyes lit up. He's like, oh, finally something different.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we showed it to him. We're like, yo, this is our thing over here. It's gonna change the game of boxing like the way you did. So Tyson smiled. He's like, all right, let me see what you got. So then we show it to him. And then the dude, he's like, yo, this is some Shark Tale shit. The manager, he's like, yo, this is some Shark Tale shit going on here. We're like, yeah, buddy. And then, we explained the whole thing. And Tyson's like, yo, this is nice. Like, he was digging it. So then we gave him our business card. He's like, okay. He's looking at it. He's like, nice. So he hands it to the manager. So the manager looks at it. He's like waving the cards like this. He's like, yo, this is a really good device. Puts it in his pocket. So we may hopefully one day get a call. I think like they're gonna wait it out to see how the thing does. Like,
For sure.
do their research. You know what I mean? Just to make sure we're legit, which we are. So it's all about just us releasing it, which we got the final touches to do real soon on the product itself before we can actually put it on sale. But yeah,
Shout out to the great Mike,
I
man.
broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You
My
broke
back is broken.
what? A vertebrae or
Well,
what portion?
Spinal.
Bro, the legend Mike
That's
Tyson,
final.
man. Yo, trust me, yo. But that's good, man, that y'all got it to him, that he got to see it. So, like you
yeah,
said,
dude. Yeah,
he
like
sees
right
it
here, man.
again.
You'd sign my national gold medal, the last one that I won.
Oh, flip.
Yeah,
Damn.
good old Mikey.
Shout out to Mike, man.
Yeah, man, Mike Tyson, man. Like, don't be afraid to come up and say hi to Mike Tyson if you see him. But I would say do not walk up to him, getting too close to him right off the bat,
Weird. Yeah,
or going
on
up
some
to him with
weird
the
stuff.
camera in his face. Don't do that.
Yeah.
He's gonna get pissed off at that. He don't like that shit. Like, walk up to him like a normal person. Walk up to him like, oh, hi, Mike. Shake his hand, and then it's up to
Word.
him from there what he wants to do.
Yeah, man.
Like whatever he says, man, because that goes a long way. Don't go freaking out at showing up to Tyson, freaking out like some crazy people do.
Yeah,
don't like-
some people do that and they
No,
just don't understand. They don't understand what's going on. They can't read the room, which is
No,
crazy.
they
but
can't. No,
it-
they really
it
can't,
is
man.
what it
It's
is,
nuts.
man.
Then there's people who are like little arrogant assholes like Shakur. I don't like that guy.
Shakur Stevenson.
He's
Yo,
little
man, he
arrogant
said he's a humble dude here on Twitter today.
Who said
he
that?
talks- Yeah, he did.
No, he's not a
Shout
humble
out to
dude.
Shakur, man.
He ain't no humble dude.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
once upon a time, but not when I met him.
Nah, Shakur funny. He got his moments for sure.
Yeah, but then again, like when I met him, he was like on his way to go cut some weight. But like he was walking into the hotel. This was when I was in New York. So I was talking with Tiger Johnson. If anybody knows who Delonte Tiger Johnson is, but yeah, I was just chatting with him, chilling with him, and then you see Shakur walks in. He walks in with no shirt. I said, "What is this guy doing?"
Mm-hmm.
So then I go and I say, "What up?" Ask for like a selfie. It was like, so he was like, "Yes" to the selfie, but then I was explaining. I'm like, "Bro," I was like, "Yo, like this is sick. Like I haven't seen you since like years when we were in the same tournament, Ringside Worlds." And he just kind of just looked at me, shrugged up, walked off. I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah,
You should have
shout
seen
out
my
to
girl go
Tiger.
off on him, and then she's like, "Fuck that guy. That guy's a fucking piece of shit. Fuck that guy."
He
I hope he
cutting weight.
loses.
He cutting weight, man. He cutting weight.
Yeah, there's no
Look
excuse. I know what it's like to go and cut weight. Also, I don't act like that.
Yeah, you right. You right. Yeah, some people,
Yeah, nah, like people choose to be assholes.
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, some people that's just who they are, man. At the end of the day, man,
Yep.
is what
Yep.
it is. It sucks, but hey,
And you know who people are when they're in uncomfortable spots. That's for sure. That's when you know them best.
word. That's when you got to look,
Mhm.
see how they reacting, and judge off of it.
No,
But
facts.
yeah, man. You think that this Fundora and Keith Thurman fight's worth the $80 for the paper?
I think it'll be worth it. Well, $80, no, but no, I don't know. I don't think any fight's worth $80. Like if you're paying alone, if you're paying with a bunch of people, then sure.
Yeah, yeah. I think I think it's just tough to make a fight pay-per-view like that when you got so many free fights, man. Like we got
Yeah,
Canelo
that's
Crawford
what makes
free.
it not worth it.
Right. It's like if the event was bit better than the Crawford and Canelo, then maybe we can have a discussion. But to start with Fundora and Keith as the main, and knowing that Canelo and Crawford's free on Netflix, and then
Yeah,
in
but I will say though,
November,
the undercard, like
Yeah.
the co-main of Fundora, the fight, like Oshaki Foster and Steve Fulton, that's a
Stephen
good one.
Fulton. Yeah, that's a good fight.
That's a good fight. I
man.
will say Fulton's a little bitch too.
Hey, be careful, bro. We got some Fulton people in here.
Who cares? They should know the way Fulton treats people.
Oh man.
Oh
yo.
man, if anybody
heard
wants to know the story, so what happened was my boy Elijah Pierce, like he had a post with Overtime Boxing, right, saying that he wants to fight the best. And at the time, this
Yeah.
was before. Well, Elijah's now he's ranked number 2 and number 3. Like these guys can't ignore him.
Yeah, he's
So-
right there now. He's right there, right?
Yeah, no, he is right there, 126. He is right there, number 2, number 3. So they can't ignore him. They gotta fight him now. And so what happened was at the time Elijah was ranked number 5. He was saying he was trying to fight Fulton, and Fulton wouldn't take the fight.
Right.
And because they're like, oh, you need to earn your spot, but it's like, no, number 2, number 3. How much more do you need to earn your spot to fight the champ?
Right. Yeah.
But yeah,
I
so
mean, you
what
top
happened was,
5. Yeah.
so what happened was, like there was a post of Elijah saying he wants to fight the best and can bring me anybody, and somebody in the comments like fight Fulton first. So then I go in the comment, I'm like Elijah been trying to fight Fulton, but the dude's ducking. And then Fulton goes in the comments, he just completely crashes out. He's like,
No
"You gonna
way.
make me slap the shit out of you when I see you. Keep my name in your mouth. Watch." I'm like, "Yo, this guy's crashing out." And then I go,
Yo.
"Yo, like fuck this guy." And I say, "You know what?" I say, "Bro, I'm like, bro, like I respect you as a champion, but don't think I won't hit back. Like I'll fight back. I don't give a fuck." So
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
he's like, "I don't care who fights back." And Elijah goes in the comments and he's like, "Yo, you're a clown. You're a little bitch." And they start going off a little bit. And then so then he puts the comments to me, like he mentions me in the comment. He goes, "Now it is what it is when I see you. So if like me and Fulton are ever in the same spot, he'll try to step up to me for sure." So I'm like, "Bro, we'll see what he does." But he's a professional world champion. I don't think he's that stupid to show up to a random person, and throw hands. That's just he would be the dumbest person in the world to do that.
Word, man. Word, man. Yeah.
But
I
like,
don't know, man.
yeah, man, it really be like that. So like, and then, yeah, it's crazy. So then, then that's what he was saying. He's like, and he was straight up telling Elijah Pierce, he's like, he kept like saying, like, kept like avoiding the thing about fighting in the ring. He kept avoiding it, but instead he goes on, he's like, oh, like when I see you, it's it's on site. Fight him on the streets instead. So I go in the comments, I'm like, bro, so your logic is you won't fight him in the ring, but you'll fight him on the streets. Like, I'll fucking
For
like
no
make it make
money.
sense, bro. But like,
Yeah.
I know what it is, man. You want to show up with your 6 to 8 boys and your camera crew. That's what you want. I said, that's what you want. You don't really want to fight him. You just want to look big in front of your boys. But it's like, bro, you're literally a boxing world champion. You're looking like a fucking idiot right now.
Damn, man. Cool
I don't know
boy.
if
That ain't cool, man. Scooter. Supposed to be fighting dudes in the ring, dog. But I think he's moving up to 30 now. So,
But that's what I respect. At least if he's ducking smoke at 126, he's going for new smoke at 130. I'm like, all right, like
yeah.
at least I'll give him credit for that. Like I can't talk shit about that.
Yeah, he's going to fight a champ. Like he's not just
Yeah, and Foster's
moving up.
so Foster is as legit as they come. He's not a big name, but he is a dangerous fighter. I know. I fought him when we were like 16 years old.
Shocky. Nah, he's a good fighter, man.
Yeah,
and it's
man.
gonna be interesting to see how that fight plays out. Because if Cool Boy wins, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Shout out to Anyway, because that Fulton win aging like fine wine. Like,
yeah, no, it definitely would.
2 more
And it was a
titles.
knockout too. Like, you know what I mean? But Foster is just a pure counterpuncher. He barely throws unless you do. This is a pure counterpuncher, so he won't really be the aggressor, which he should, because Fulton does not have power like that.
Yeah, I mean, Fulton, he kept Figueroa back though. I was surprised about that fight.
Yeah, I don't know. Figueroa, like, I don't find anything special about that guy. He just looked awful against Fulton. I'm not sure if it's because he's just not that good or Fulton just looked that good.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the real question.
Man, it says Scooter in 12.
I don't know. I'm going with Foster, not because of like my bias thing against him, but just like against Fulton, not because of that, but just because like Foster is a dangerous fighter, a crazy good counter puncher. When he wants to be aggressive, he is deadly, and like he's fast too when he wants to.
Yeah, he's the only one to beat. Fig.
That is true.
I
He's
mean,
the
that's
one to beat
true.
Fig.
That's true. That is true. I mean, he did.
I'm
But
trying to figure out who else did Figueroa beat? To be like, oh shit, that guy's good. You know what I mean? Like, who did he beat? I'm not sure. Like, I'm actually genuinely asking.
Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head who he beat. I mean, he just fought Joet Gonzalez and looked pretty bad in that fight. I don't think he deserved that win. Yeah, he fought Joet and he won, but like I thought he lost.
Yeah, because right now, like I'm like, this is a perfect time to look and see who did Figueroa fight to make us go, oh shit.
I mean, Jesse Magdaleno, that was a good win. He stopped him.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's a good one.
Mark Mazzio, okay. I know he beat him too. Carlos Castro, who put Fulton down. Luis Neri, oh shit. He beat Luis Neri too. Stop
Okay,
losing there.
okay, then the dude's good.
Damn, Figueroa actually got some wins. It's just
No, he got
yeah,
some wins, okay?
they're in a small division, so it's not very like off the screen names. That's what it is, man.
Yeah, I just didn't know. Like, it's like, all right, so no, that twice beating Figueroa, those are good. I'll
Yeah,
give him that.
nah,
But it's like, why didn't he fight
that's
the other
Vegas.
guys? There's
They stopped
Espinosa,
losing
man.
there.
There is Nick Ball. There is who's the other guy? There was no, I think no. He
Uh,
actually no. Fulton did beat Angelo Leo or something like that. Whatever that guy's name is. I know he beat him.
yeah, Fulton beat Leo too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's like, okay, like, why don't you fight the other champions?
Yeah, I mean, bro, that's 26 is also one of them divisions that's not spoken of, but like there's those
But 130 is
champs.
up there now, so it's like, who else is at 130 besides Foster? That's the champion.
The
That's
champs, no, but the guy Ray Ford and
oh yeah, there's
well,
that.
well Edward Nunez, Sugar Nunez has a belt there, and
Mm,
Kakasi, well, he gave up the IBF. Kakasi, I was gonna say he has the IBO now,
yeah,
but I mean 30 is still dangerous too. Like it is a
yeah,
dangerous division, but
yeah,
whew, I mean, I think Ray Ford is the best at 30, man. I think that dude's
yeah.
supremely talented. Like I want to see him and Shockey Foster fight too. Him and Fulton, all them dudes got to mix it up.
No, for sure. Definitely. That'd be a solid. Those would be some solid fights for sure.
Nah, for real. And Shockey, like his last fight, not his last. Yeah, was it Conceso his last fight?
Yeah,
Like he looked better in the other fight. I thought he
yeah, way
lost
better.
the second fight. I was like,
Bro, he
yo,
was super close, but you know what it is, man. He still barely threw, man. The guy just doesn't like to throw punches unless it's a counter, and it's like, bro,
yeah.
why?
Yeah, it's true. And I think in today's boxing, that's a problem because I'm like boxers they're not getting points for being boxers these days. It's like pressure fighters get points for just stepping forward. And
Because it's what they say,
the
entertainment.
way it looks, yeah, the way it looks, and it's like, bro, I look at the Skull and Canelo fight, man.
Oh my
Skull
god.
landed Canelo, and the fans are like, well, he was running. It's like, yeah, but Canelo wasn't punching. Like,
No, and when he
this
did, he was
dude,
punching air. It's like, bro,
yeah, this dude was not
you know the phrase,
punching.
punch air.
Didn't decide to cut off the ring, and shoot,
Crazy.
he's lucky he was in
Crazy.
Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that was an awful fight, man. That weekend was just awful. I remember hyping up that weekend, like, yo, we got some crazy good. Well, not so much the Canelo fight, but like the more so like the first night with like Rolly and Ryan, and you had like
Yeah, Times Square.
Leo and
Yeah,
Barbosa. I said, Jesus Christ. I knew the
yeah.
Haney fight was going to be shit. Like, we already knew that off the bat.
Ah, damn, bro.
You already knew that because when
Damn,
was the last
Dolly.
time you seen, like, besides the Lomachenko fight? When have you seen Haney be like? Well, maybe the Lomachenko
Regis.
and the fight with Loma, or
Nah,
what
Loma
am I
fight was
saying? The
good.
second fight with Camboso. Sorry, yeah, the second fight with Cambosos and the Loma fight. Those were some pretty good fights. But like other than that, it's like, what is this guy doing? This is like move, jab, hold. I get it, it's boxing, but not entertaining.
Nah, it's not. But I mean, Dev do run to the smoke. He's fighting Brian Norman Jr. So
Yeah. Oh yeah,
his
no, he
contemporaries, he's
does look for
making
the
them look
smoke.
bad, making all those guys look bad because he's chasing fights. He's chasing
No,
legacy.
facts.
Those guys are just chasing money.
That's the
But
thing. It's like, you know what it is? I feel like it's mostly Bill Haney that makes Devin unlikable because how much shit that guy talks. And then when you see Haney, like even Devin, like when he's saying, I don't fight for money, like, yeah, okay, you don't fight for money, you fight for legacy, but then you wanted a 75 purse split versus Shakur's 25%. What? Like, bro,
yeah,
Shakur can actually whoop your ass.
yeah, he big broed him. That's all that was.
Yeah,
But
it's like,
like
but
Shakur
don't fight for
Stevenson.
legacy. But then you'll try to punch some random dude at a carnival. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're moving like that and you're suing people, you know what I mean? And then, like the way he fights does not match up with the way he talks and acts. That's what makes him unlikable and his dad even worse. You know what I mean? If it wasn't all that, then probably Haney wouldn't be as talked about. But no, like he is a really good boxer.
Nah, he is a good boxer. I think that's what he is, man.
He is a
And I
boxer.
feel like him fighting Norman is definitely a testament of that
He's good.
because he's gonna campaign at 47, and We might see that Rolly fight, which is another fight that it's kind of been on the back burner because Rolly's always calling him his son.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Crawford's loaded
man,
gloves.
what? The man said he got. Oh, that's his name. What the flip?
That's so
said
funny.
Crawford
Crawford
blood. You
loaded
know,
gloves.
like,
That's a good one. I've never heard
I
that
like
one.
Norman fight, but I don't agree with the whole Devin Chase the smoke. How you don't agree with that? If
I agree.
bro, he exposed Boots. Boots wanted to fight him at 52. That dude didn't. This guy tried to pull Devin up. Like, it's crazy, man. Before Boots even go talk about fighting real 54 pounders, he tried to pull up 2 47 pounders in Rashidi Ellis and Devin Haney. He tried to pull him up. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, he really did. That's why I say Boots is right now still, I'm considered overrated until he fights a guy that's not, until he fights like that big name.
He said he could have fought Ryan, Rolly, or Pip, but Ryan and Rolly were already fighting, my guy.
Yeah, that
And Pitbull Cruz, nobody want to watch that, man. Like, what the?
oh,
Why you guys give Pitbull Cruz merit because he didn't get knocked out by Tank Davis? Like, he still lost the fight, and Tank had one hand. Like,
I enjoy watching Pitbull fight. I love watching that guy fight. That's what it is.
Man.
Like, people just want to see him fight. Period.
Yeah, Pitbull Cruz, he had that rematch against that dude, and he almost lost, man.
Yeah,
Well, not the rematch, but like the first fight was, I mean, he won, but nah, man,
that was a
tight
fight.
fight. Yeah. So I don't know what y'all see in Pitbull. I mean, because
That's
like
entertainment. That's all.
Ryo boxed his head off, man.
Yeah, but he almost got taken out in the last round there.
So he did.
Yeah. There it is. Boots is a height job until Rolichenko.
Boots overrated. Nah, yo, Ty, you know why we saying this, bro? Boots he don't get in the ring with them guys, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. He got to get in the ring with some fire, bro. He need to do what Devin's doing. Devin's in the ring with a puncher. We know that.
Right now he is, yeah.
Boots a hype job until proven otherwise. Shout out to LA. Crawford's loaded gloves. He said, no, Haney was crying for a fight against washed up fight. Nah, bro. You disrespecting Ramirez, dog. That dude's a unified champ, an Olympian. Like, yo, he's way more accomplished than Pitbull, for sure.
Oh, way more. No,
like Rolly, shout out to Rolly. He's 2-division champ now, so.
Yeah, Rolly 2-division champ, and now he found God now.
Yeah, this guy done switched up. Life is good.
I feel like, like somebody said it was pretty funny. Like, yo, you only find God that quick if you did some fucked up shit. Or like you could possibly just get exposed for something, either one. And now all of a sudden you're a man of God. But I feel like he's always low key been, but like he really,
I he probably really committed. Yeah, I feel
you never know, man. It's dirty in the boxing scene that people don't know about. A lot of dirtiness in there.
Oh yeah. Ryan rematch, Rolly and Pitbull were all choice. No, they weren't. Bro, you forget the timeline. Like Ryan was supposed to win, Haney was supposed to win. They were supposed to meet in October. Like,
yep.
They were supposed to meet, bro. But Ryan fucked up. Like, don't blame Devin Haney for that. He did his job, bro.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't do it very good, but he did it.
He said 4 or 5 years ago. No, you're right. And I think Ramirez did leave the sport for a while because he had drinking problems. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Yeah, and then he came back and he lost to Barbosa, but he's still a former champ, bro. Like, you can't take that away from Ramirez at the end of the day. He said, nah, bro, are you new? I'm not new, bro. I just watched Turkey Al-Sheikh headline Ryan and Rolly because he wanted to make the Devin Haney fight bigger. That's what it was. Like,
yeah.
And sorry, your boy Ryan Garcia, not on the PEDs, got chin checked and didn't want to freaking throw a punch the rest of the fight. The man was scared of Rolly.
But I will say, I was actually genuinely, I was surprised that, that Rolly won the fight like that. Like, I mean, it was boring, but like he dominated it.
He was boxing. I'm like, what the hell?
Like, I'm like, what? What am I seeing right now? We're in an alternate universe right now where Rolly is boxing, not fighting.
Yeah, bro. Yo, man. They were signed to fight, bro, in October if they won. Like, bro. Yeah. They working with Turkey Al-Sheikh, babe. We see how he moves. Like, he always trying to make fights in advance. He already talking about Listen, he already talking about Beterbiev and Benavidez fighting if they both win. That's a fight that's gonna happen if they both win. Now they
Well, it
both
would
gotta
happen.
go win, and that fight will happen. But if one of them loses, just like Wilder and AJ was supposed to fight, like before Parker
That's not gonna
spoiled the
happen.
party, now they ain't bro. Like you
Benavidez and Yard is a good fight, man. Yard's a good
Yeah.
fighter. He's only lost to the top guys.
he sued. Yeah, he did sue the man. I was sued too because like Oscar De La Hoya got the money for defamation. That money should have went to the Haney's, bro. They the ones who got PEDs on that.
But I'll tell you though, man, but it's funny because in professional boxing, there are a lot of dirty fighters. It's just a matter of who gets caught.
Bro,
And
I
I
believe it.
firmly believe
believe
that,
it. I
I
so
firmly
believe
believe
it.
that Haney's on the dirty side also, especially working with Vada and Victor Conte for sure. Just never got caught. That's all.
I don't know, man.
Victor
Victor
Conte knows how
Conte,
to hide it.
he might, but I'm not blaming fucking them. Yo, if everybody in boxing, if you feel like Victor Conte dirty, then just go join the team, bro. Like I don't get it, bro. Like it's like when people say, well, in Japan he uses different raps, so then wrap your hand the same way anyway does. What the fuck? Like what are we doing here? Those are the rules. I mean,
that's the thing, man. If it's like if they're both dirty, and then it's even playing ground. That's all it is. You're not fighting for an advantage. You find it, or you're not doing this for an advantage. You're doing this to be on even playing grounds because the other guy's
right.
dirty. Just
Yeah,
Ryan just
man.
got caught.
You think that snack worked? Then go get that snack, bro.
Mm,
go
go
get
be on
that
set.
snack.
But I'm telling you, man, it probably will get exposed one day.
You might be right, man. But
That would be crazy.
I think there's a group of whatever scientists are always ahead of this shit. Like I think like Victor Conte, they tried to just get him out the club. But
It'll be a new dirty guy.
there's a whole bunch of probably a whole bunch of them out there right now, man.
Oh, yeah.
Every sport. We just don't see them.
Hmm.
And also
Crawford's loaded gloves. He really does not like Haney.
Bro, you fight Rolly, man. What the hell? Rolly was not no fucking unified champ. What the hell are you talking about, bro?
Yeah. But he was a bigger threat than Ramirez. I will give him that.
Oh man. I mean, that's what happens when you headline. You're supposed to fight the bigger fight.
Yeah, that's facts.
I'm sure if Haney and Rolly fought, they'd be headlining that Times Square event because it's a bigger fight.
Yeah,
like, come on, man.
I'm glad I did not make the effort to end up in that, in that event to watch it. Because my God, that fight.
I would have been pissed. I'm like, yo, what the hell is this? Like, nah, Crawford, you need to go talk to Ryan Garcia, bro. It's the wrong spot. You dropping the wrong comment. You mad at Ryan Garcia for losing a fight, bro? Like this dude lost. He should have took the cherry then. Like
that's what I'm saying. This guy hates Haney more than I do. I don't
like Haney turned down those fights. That's nah, man. He didn't turn down those fights, dog. Turkey Al-Sheikh, give him a list. Yo, he take whoever's on it, man. That's how we hear with Brian Norman Jr. That guy's more dangerous. Like here, you sound crazy, man. Brian Norman Jr. more dangerous than Ryan Garcia. Way more dangerous.
Who said that Ryan Garcia is more dangerous? That's crazy.
No, I'm just saying, like, why are we saying Ryan Garcia when this dude's getting in the ring with a dude who's a legit champion, legit putting people to sleep?
Bro, that knockout
bigger than him.
Wow.
Like, man, you should want to watch the fight in November to see if Haney gets slept. That's what you should want to watch, yo.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, it's crazy.
Nah, man. He said, nah, it's not that I don't want to hear it, dog. I just don't want to hear about losers. That's all, bro. Dude lost, and now you crying about it, man. Like, nah, we move on.
Crazy work.
T.O. won. He a loser too. He was supposed to fight Haney. You gotta get mad at T.O. too, man. Like, my man, they turning down fights. I don't know what's wrong with those guys, man.
Crazy work, man. Crazy work.
Oh man. Oh boy, but I'm about to wrap it up, bro. Thanks for coming up here. Yo, drop your social media, bro. Let people know where they can follow you because you got that funny ass content, bro. They need to see this shit.
Oh man, especially if you're an anime fan too, like me. But nah, it's all boxing stuff. But yeah, you guys can follow me at exactly what you see on my name down here, Latino Heat 64.
That's what's up, man. Make sure y'all go check them out. My Canadian brethren, man, national champion, former national champion. Hey, you've been doing your thing, man. I appreciate you for coming up here, though, and chopping it up, brother.
No, I appreciate you
Anytime,
for
man.
having me, man. No, definitely, we got to do this again. See who else we can make fun of.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe Crawford's loaded gloves will come back on and just come up with some crazy shit.
Yo, for real, man. Hey, Crawford's load his gloves, man. You got to come up here one time, bro, and talk your shit, man. I'll let you get it off, though, bro.
Oh yeah, I'll sit back and listen to this guy talk.
Yeah, man. But peace, brother. Peace, man.
All right.
Ah, man. What's up? What's up, y'all? So we heading off now. Good. That was a good one, man. That was a good one. Shout out to my man Latino Heat. Shout out to my man Hamza. Came through for a bit too. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Showing some love to the boy. I'll be back on Wednesday and Thursday. Same time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific, wherever you at. I'll be back on Wednesday and Thursday night. Wednesday night, we'll talk about Canelo Crawford and the countdown. We'll do the countdown. We'll do some keys to victory, see who's gonna win. And then Thursday, there's an actual boxing card on Thursday here in Canada. Olesius Iglesias, 168-pounder Cuban. He's fighting against Vladimir Shishkin, I think, for the IBF Eliminator. So we'll do a fight chat for that, man. We'll talk about those fights. They are affiliated with Top Rank, so it'll be interesting to see where those fights are happening. I don't know if they're going to be on the Punching Grace, which is a Canadian broadcaster, or if it's going to be on ESPN. I don't even know where the fights are being shown at, but I'll figure that out, man. But thanks everybody, man, who came in and rocked. Shout out to everybody who's in the building, man. We had a few people. We had Ty, we had LA, Z Pacino, Thomas Hill, Alberto, my man Capital Kev, Miss Joette. Shout out to the ladies, the 7%. We got my man Crawford's loaded gloves. He was in here talking heat. Shout out to you, bro. Thanks for coming through, man. Make sure you smash the like button. We also had, who else we had, man? I don't want to miss anybody. We had Dub in the building, Mars in the building. I feel like Eddie Alvarez was in the building. Manuel LG. Yeah, man. I think I got everybody who was in the chat at least. And I handed out a few memberships as well. Maybe I'll do that again before y'all leave, man. Because shout out to the community. I think I got 5 more I can send out. And yeah, yo. I'll send those out, man. Gotta show love to everybody because bro, I've already been making some Crawford and Canelo bets already. I can say for sure there's some plus money, man. There is some money to be made. And I would definitely be sharing that with the members. I'm smiling because I feel like we should have a good weekend that weekend. Hopefully. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Smash the like button on your way out. Have a good Labor Day. Enjoy the time with your family. I know the kids here in Canada going back to school on Wednesday, so everybody with their kids, get them all ready, get them all packed up. And I know I'm ready to get my kids back to school. But shout out to y'all, man. I'll be back on Wednesday night. I'll show that schedule again. Same time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific. Shout out to Hamza for coming through, my guy. Shout out to my guy Hamza who came through, broke it down with Jermell. Obviously, he's still getting his stuff set up, but he's on Instagram and he does a lot of breakdowns of boxing that are really good as well. And my man Latino Heat who came through. I appreciate everybody who's been watching the stream, supporting the channel. We're gonna keep moving and grooving. And I'm gonna try to pick this up and get on here more often and talk this boxing. But I appreciate y'all, man. Oh, and my man Nesta Gibbs. I forget my man Ness, man, who came through. Shout out to the boxing voice. I'll probably be on there tomorrow morning. Yeah, actually, I don't know. I got the contractors coming to the house tomorrow, so it might be loud. We'll see. But peace, everybody. Have a good night.